Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a blessed Sunday. And in the news this morning, curfew in East Kingston extended for another 48 hours. The 48-hour curfew that was imposed in sections of the Kingston Eastern Police Division has been extended for another 48 hours. The extension began at 6 p.m. on Saturday, April 19, and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. until Monday, April 21. The boundaries of the curfew are as follows. North along an imaginary line from the mountain ridge from the Mountain View Primary School to the Keene River Falls. East along an imaginary line from Keene River Falls leading towards the bridge at 10 miles Bull Bay in St. Andrew. South along the coastal line from the bridge at 10 miles Bull Bay to the Flag Circle. West along South Camp Road from Flag Circle to Vineyard Road onto an imaginary line to the Mountain View Primary School. During the hours of the curfew, all persons within its boundaries are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized by the ground commander. Jamaicans save American tourists from drowning in treacherous seawater at Alligator Pond. There were frantic scenes on Good Friday as Jamaicans rushed to rescue an American man who got into difficulty while swimming in the sea. The incident has fueled concerns about the dangers people face when they attempted to swim along sections of Jamaica's south coast in waters regarded as treacherous. In Alligator Pond, an area known as a river has been the scene of numerous drownings over the years. Here, a river empties into the sea, and the locals have been warning visitors to use the river for recreation like swimming, but not to venture into the sea. However, their warnings have been ignored on many occasions. This might have been the case on Good Friday. When the news visited the beach on Good Friday, a female vendor, in a bid to get the assistance of beachgoers, shouted help. The woman ran frantically as she called on residents from Alligator Pond to rush to rescue the American man shortly before 1 p.m. Luckily, one of them got there just in time and rescued the tourist from the sea. Soon after, another vendor, Michelle Smith, was heard warning people. She told the news that she has seen numerous tragedies over the years. A lot of people have died in Alligator Pond. The problem is that people go into the sea and so on. And when they catch in the sea, they drown. When people drown, we get less support in Alligator Pond. So we have to secure them, she said. I just came down here to work over 20 odd years. And people just come. And when you look, you only see them looking for help and they just drown like that, she added. Smith recounted how the American tourist was among a group and got into difficulty before being saved. There was a group of American people and they went into the sea, and I was telling the people that they were going too far. When I looked, they were about to drown, but they got saved. Have to give God thanks, she said. We don't want anybody to drown this year, she added. In August 2023, no swimming signs were placed on the beach after 2 people drowned there within a week. His police put them up because lots of people were drowning, Smith explained. The river is much easier and better, but the people won't go in the river, they are going into the sea, she added. Who identified himself as a Taj, otherwise called River Ras, shared similar sentiments as he prepared the seafood at his stall on Good Friday. People coming out and more people going to come out over the holiday. The current in the sea, plenty of people see it and feel like it's a regular beach, where you know that it is calm. Sometimes current in it, you can't go out where you can't manage yourself, he said. He reiterated that some visitors don't take heed to the warnings of locals not to swim in the sea. Once you have been here over the years, you would see 1 or 2 drownings. We put up signs over there and the people still go in it. No care what you do, you can't get people out of it, he told the news. He said that the no swimming signs were damaged in the passage of Hurricane Beryl last July and have not been replaced. Since the storm, the thing not really put back together. Before that, the signs were there. As I am telling you, the sign will be there and people still not obey it. The last time a man took off his shirt and put it on the sign and go jump off in the water, and people have to end up come help him. You know how Jamaican people stay, he said. The news was unable to find the rescue man. However, Sam, a visitor to the island, told the news that he is heeding the warning of the locals. Beautiful water, the people are nice, the beach is also nice, the food and the culture with a bar everywhere. I can swim but not too far. I was warned, you can't go too far in that, you will drown. Back home I swim in the pool, he said while smiling. With the Easter holiday weekend stretching to Monday, people are being warned to be cautious while attempting to swim at the location. Reports are that in August 2023, a local community hero, Wayne Watson, who had saved at least 5 people from drowning at the same location, drowned upstream the river in Alligator Pond a week after rescuing the people. Unregistered nursing homes rife in Jamaica. Only 10% of Jamaica's private nursing homes are registered. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has acknowledged that of the estimated 200 nursing homes operating in Jamaica, only about 20 are registered. The information was released by the Parliament last week after it was submitted to the Senate Select Committee that's examining the proposal to craft an Early Care and Protection Act. The written answers to the questions submitted by the Select Committee are over the signature of Permanent Secretary Errol Green. It explained that the estimate of approximately 200 existing nursing homes island-wide was derived primarily through the information provided by public health inspectors. Public health inspectors identify facilities, particularly new or previously unregistered ones, during their routine public health inspections, it said. When such facilities are found, they are reported to the ministry, specifically to the Standards and Regulation Division. The SRD also requests periodic updates from public health inspectors to maintain a current inventory of operating facilities across the island. Additionally, some nursing homes come to the ministry's attention when operators seek insurance coverage, as insurers often require proof of registration before providing services. Furthermore, during inspections for food handlers' permits, PHIs may encounter unregistered nursing homes and advise operators of their legal obligations to seek registration. Of the approximately 200 facilities identified, only about 10% have met or exceeded the ministry's regulatory standards and requirements for formal registration. The facilities that are approved for registration must satisfy certain minimum regulatory criteria that ensure that only those capable of providing safe and competent care are officially recognized. Private nursing homes are usually inspected 1 to 2 times per year, depending on the type of facility. Smaller facilities like nursing homes are inspected twice per year, while private hospitals are inspected once. The inspection process typically involves document review, direct observation, and interviews. When asked how many nursing homes are monitored by the Health Ministry, the ministry's response stated that, as at April 2025, a total of 30 facilities are registered under the Nursing Homes Registration Act 1934. These include 4 private hospitals, 4 medical ambulatory surgery centers accommodating patients overnight for post-operative care, and 22 long-term care facilities encompassing both nursing homes and residential care homes. The Health Ministry explained that residential care facilities provide support to individuals aged 18 years and older who are unable to live independently but require only assistance with activities of daily living without the need for continuous medical or nursing care. In contrast, nursing homes serve individuals aged 18 years and older due to illness, infirmary, or other health conditions, are unable to perform their ADLs, and require continuous skilled nursing care provided by a registered nurse. The length of stay in these facilities may be long-term, such as in hospices, or short-term, as seen in certain hospital or maternity home arrangements. At the present, the ministry does not maintain separate statistics on the individual types of long-term care facilities. As a result, all long-term care institutions are currently categorized as nursing homes, the ministry shared. It noted that this is distinct from private hospitals and ambulatory surgery centers. It said that private medical facilities that provide ambulatory services occasionally accommodate the patients overnight for post-operative care. In such cases, a registered nurse must be on site to provide clinical support, which necessitates their registration under the NHRA. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.